Welcome back, everybody, to Let's Play Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars, Director's Cut. I am Xexor hosting, and this is part 5 in the series. In the last part, we talked with the police a little bit after the explosion and the aftermath of that. We're taken into the cafe and where they were talking with the waitress as well, who corroborated that I had seen Planta go inside, that I had also seen the clown go in, but that I had been outside and not known either of them or not talked to either of them. I saw Nico Collard come there, and I talked to her a little bit. She agreed to let me call her if I found anything, and then if I gave her anything at all or like any information that would help her, then she would share with me what she knew. Talked to a guy working in a hole. He had a toolbox I wanted to get into, wasn't able to, so I ended up giving him a newspaper. He took it, saw that there was a reference on the newspaper about, I don't remember now, El Sadid or something like that. Anyway, a racehorse was written with numbers below it. So I gave him the newspaper so he could read it on his break or whatever. He saw that, decided he needed to get up and leave to go bet on the horse right away. So he got up and left. I asked him about, well, what about your toolbox? Because I wanted to look at that, and he said, that's fine, you go ahead and look in there, I don't care. So he left. In the toolbox, I found this, in general terms, if you just follow my mouse, not what's on the screen, but just my mouse, like basically here's where the cafe was, here's where the man digging the hole is, there's a tunnel here which is right, now you can follow on this part, on what you see on the screen. This is the entrance, this is where that tunnel had gone. I was here, looked around a bit, didn't find much. This grate was like stuck and I couldn't pull it. This gutter, I was not able to, I tried to climb it and it broke off, so he didn't use that. Nothing in any of these garbage cans or anything, but there was this sewer entrance. I used this tool that I got from the man digging a hole to pull the grate off. So now I can go down into the sewer. So that's where we're headed. So after that long explanation, I apologize that it was as long as it was. Let's go down. We're going into the sewers to find a bad man. Hopefully we will run fast as we can and not die when he finds us. I don't know anything to rhyme because I can think of like bus or something, but I'll just stop. Okay, what? Okay, let me try this and see what that is. Electrocute myself.
As I picked up the plastic ball, I realized it was intended to be worn. It was the clown's red nose.
I couldn't tell what that was. I see, so I have the clown's red nose. Sweetness!
The nose was hollow. Printed on the inside were the words, La Risée du Monde, Paris. It was a bright red plastic nose, part of a clown's costume.
La Risée du Monde. Okay, so that's the shop or something probably where the costume killer grabbed that. Alright. Nothing else here so far, right? That goes back up, but yep, okay, we'll delve further into the tunnels, into the sewers. That goes back, of course. Is that the wig?
I scooped up the sodden tissue.
Nope.
It was cold and greasy, like breakfast leftovers.
It's probably a napkin he used to wipe the clown's makeup off his face.
It was the soggy tissue I'd found in the sewers.
I bet that's what that is, and so that's how he was able then to climb out without anybody knowing, oh, you're the clown. You're evil because you're the killer. Okay. And this is what, part of his pants or something that ripped off?
I took hold of the scrap of material and unsnagged it from the spike. It was the scrap of material I'd found in the...
Alright, so up to somewhere else in the city.
Hi there. Hold it right there, you sewer rat. I knew you'd come back. And now I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there, immediately.
That's what I'm trying to do. Give me your hand.
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that. Keep your distance, monsieur.
Okay, okay.
Now, what were you looking for?
I don't know what this means. Probably not saying I'm looking for a phone. Let me... I don't know. I am not sure. Let's do these guys, I guess.
Terrorists. The meanest, nastiest, dirtiest bunch of guys you ever saw.
Englishmen without a doubt. The filthy dogs. The day they opened that tunnel was a bad day for France, I tell you. If I still had the full use of my faculties, I'd march right over there and tell them so.
Well, whoever they are, they blew up the cafe.
What? The cafe? Blown up? Mon Dieu, that is awful.
The guy who did it was a calculating, cold-blooded killer. He was disguised as a clown. I followed him into the sewer, and I think he came this way.
Mon Dieu. And then, the man I chased, do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well, yes, it had crossed my mind.
That still does not explain what you are doing down the sewer. For all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh no, I'm just a tourist.
Most tourists are content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't realize my waste pipes were such an attraction.
Let me show the snagged clothing, maybe.
Do you recognize this material?
I am not telling you anything.
What does this tissue mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur. It's disgusting. What on earth possessed you to show it to me? Someone has emptied their nostrils into it.
Take a look at this false nose.
I've never seen it before in my life.
Alright, so basically, you're not helpful at all. Right? I don't know. Let's try this.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
I didn't notice. Now are you going to leave? Or do I have to call the police?
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
What is there to tell? He was a typical criminal type. Just like you.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Who is he?
The man who was killed in the cafe. I'm gonna find the guy responsible. I'll find him. Even if it means following him down every sewer in every city in Europe.
Bravo! You need some sensible boots. You won't get far in those stupid sneakers.
Okay.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
Oh, she isn't hurt, is she?
No, she's fine.
Oh, thank heavens. A poor girl like her isn't safe with the likes of you roaming the streets.
Can't you understand? I'm not a gangster. I'm an American tourist.
That's what you say.
Okay.
Do you recognize this material?
I am not telling you anything.
Oh, I know. I need to do this first, probably make him, think I'm official. Maybe.
Perhaps you'd like to take a look at my card?
What is this? Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? Hominoid Division?
A homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Then you are not a tourist.
Okay, I'm not. I lied to you. And I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, monsieur. You know, I had a feeling there was something different about you. It is your posture, your poise. Oh, yes. There is no mistaking the bearing of a disciplined man. And I should know. I was in the army, you know. When I was your age, I was fighting for my life in the African desert. How can I help you, Inspector?
Alright, so let's try this again. This one?
Does this piece of material mean anything to you?
That is the same cloth as the jacket I found. I'd recognize that pattern anywhere.
Now, about the jacket you found. Do you have it here?
No, monsieur. One of the sleeves was badly torn, so I sent it for repair. A pity, because otherwise it was a fine piece of quality tailoring. It had the tailor's name inside on the label.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
He was a mean one, monsieur. He grabbed me in an unlock. His face suddenly next to mine. His grip was like iron. But he did not know what he was up against. Oh no. He made a big mistake when he took on one of the desert hyenas.
Yes, I get the picture.
He's like, so anyway.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
You can't suspect her, surely.
Just answer the question, please.
Yes, sir. I know her. Quite well, you could say. She came to work at the cafe 6, 7 months ago. I look forward all week to the relief she gives me when she visits.
Really? So you'd miss her if she wasn't there?
Oh, mais oui. Who else would I find to cut my toenails?
Ew. Ew. Gross.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
Was the guy you saw carrying a briefcase?
Why, yes, he was. Clutched in his arms like a baby.
That belonged to his victim.
Oh, what do you think was in it? Drugs? Stolen jewels?
I don't know. But the killer thought it was worth a man's life.
Nothing is worth that, monsieur.
This is what I used to open the manhole cover.
I am one just the same as that, monsieur. I will fetch it if you like.
No, don't bother.
Oh, it is no bother, monsieur.
Nah, forget it.
Just trying to be helpful, monsieur.
Where did you send the jacket?
I gave it to an itinerant Romani seamstress.
Just my luck. Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Not a sou. You know what I think?
Do tell me.
He changed out of the clown suit and cunningly disguised himself as an ordinary person.
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind. What was the name on the label?
It was a foreign name. Todrick, I think.
Did you get the address?
There wasn't one, monsieur. Only a telephone number.
Well, I don't expect you to remember a phone number you've only seen once.
74 98 08 59.
You're kidding. That's his phone number?
Yes, that's it. A little trick with numbers that I learned in the desert. I was taught the technique by a Tuareg shaman.
That's incredible.
It comes in handy at the supermarket checkout.
I bet.
Do I get a reward?
Honesty, monsieur, is its own reward.
Then I'm glad I do not rely on honesty to pay the bills.
Alright.
I have to be going. Thanks to your help, the citizens of Paris can sleep a little easier tonight.
Vraiment? I was only doing my duty, monsieur. Good luck, Inspector. I hope you catch that killer soon.
And I guess I just automatically go out that way. So what's looking like? Alright.
So the clown had escaped into the sewer, come up into the courtyard, and then slipped back into the street here. It wasn't much, but it was more than the cops had got.
Very nice. Yep. Okay. So we already got that. Alright. So now I can leave. couldn't before. That's good. I don't know where I want to go. Café de la Chandelle Verte. Poste de police. Let's see. Escape. Nope. Apparently I can't undo the map. Just stay there, I guess. Alright. Oh, that such ends up taking me here. Okay. So...
It was the soggy tissue I'd found.
Yeah, okay. Oh, I guess let's go to the... Was that the police station? Poste de police? Let's go over here. Who is that? I don't know who that is. We call Nico.
Hello, Nico Collard.
Hello? It's George.
Ah, oui.
You said to call if I could help.
Have you any news for me?
You bet. I met a witness who spoke to the clown. And I know where the killer gets his suits.
No kidding. Hey, I'm impressed.
You are? Well, it wasn't easy.
Look, why don't you come in to my apartment later this afternoon?
Fine. Where do you live?
361 Rue Jarry.
Okay, I'll come over.
I was used to working alone, but I had to admit it felt good with George on the case too. But there were some things I was going to have to do alone, and fast. I needed the answers to some questions. Who was the costume killer? And why did he murder Carchon? Why did Carchon ask for me to interview him? How did he know my father? And why was my editor so scared? There was some kind of secret war going on out there. But who was on which side? One thing I did know. I wasn't going to get the answers sitting at my desk.
Okay, strange guy called Plantal. That's from last time. A couple times ago, I should say. Meet at Café de Chandelle Verte. They've been watching me. Blah, 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 blah. Ronnie spiked the story. Okay, meeting Plantard. Arrived to meet Plantard. Turns out the cafe had been blown up. Plantard is the latest victim of the costume killer. Will I be next? Met an American guy, Georges. Uh-huh. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, let's see, what's that? Writing a letter? The leg of the table equals writing a letter? That seemed weird to me. Okay. Oh, I guess maybe it's not the leg of the table, right? It's sitting up to the table. I see. Let's see. What else? So there's the chat. Okay, let's do this. We'll just go like kind of around the room to the right and then around to the left. Is the owl the only thing on... The owl looks like it's the only thing on the shelf.
My first teddy. Never had a boyfriend as loyal as him.
To use. And it's not an owl, it's a teddy bear. And it really wasn't helpful. Okay. Okay, so you can just ignore that teddy bear, apparently. That's what it seems like. Anyway. Elephant.
The box was carved by my father. It never had a key. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Carchon's. The box was one of the few things my father left me. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to...
Alright. So yeah, basically don't worry about that. I couldn't remember. It's been a bit, so sorry about that. Okay, let's do this instead. Okay. Alright, this could take me into another area, like a whole different area, and there's going to be a bit I can do there, so I'm going to save it. Whoa, did it say with no name? It did. Alright, let's rename it. Oh. Huh. Try this again. Let's rename it. Nico outside apartment. Outside of parts. Okay, Nico outside of parts. Well, whatever. Okay. Confirm. Okay. This has been Let's Play Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars, Part 5. I am Xexor. I've hosted this. I will see you guys in the next part. Don't forget to like the vid if you enjoyed this. And next time we'll investigate more with Nico and see what we can find that way. I feel like I might have missed a couple things with George, but I think we're going to go back to him, and either we'll go back and be able to still address, like, the police officer, for example, in the police station, or we'll be able to find the clues some other way. I doubt it's going to break the game. It may, but we'll see. Anyway, till next time, peace.